Yo, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we're going to be talking about update 1.5 on Anime Simulator. Now before we start with the video, really quickly go down below and leave a like and subscribe, because I always make content on this game, so make sure you stay up with my channel for any new methods or anything new about the game. Okay, so make sure you subscribe down below. Also, I'm Kelvin GTS's #1 friend, so it's kind of a rep thing, you know what I'm saying? And then let's talk about a little bit about this update. Okay, now this update is releasing very soon. Okay, it should release either tomorrow or the day after. Now if you're watching this video early, good for you, because it's gonna basically help you understand a little bit more what's on the update, so you can get a little bit hyped and also a little bit of a more understanding of what's gonna be in it. Now I have different information about this update that I can show you guys, so is what I'm gonna do today. Okay guys, so the first thing I want to show you guys is actually a little message from Kelvin himself. So right here on the screen we have obviously console available soon, Xbox and PlayStation. Now Kelvin did reach out to every content creator and basically explain, if you guys haven't watched the future of the game, make sure you go check that video. But basically Kelvin GTS has been saying that he wants to get console in as soon as possible, right? So in the next update. Okay, so he is making that a priority for all you console players, for all you console lovers. You're going to be very excited for this, okay? And you're going to be very excited for this update. Now, update 1.5 is not going to be a major update. There's not going to be a theme. There's not going to be anything to it. It's just, if you will, a little bit of a continuation of update 1, hence the name update 1.5, right? So there's going to be a mini update, but it's going to be a good update. It's going to be a solid update for everybody who is actually looking forwards another update or just more stuff to do. Okay, now look, the first thing that we're getting is obviously console support, which means more players are going to get into the game and be able to play with you guys. That's a W. Okay, but that's not the only thing that's going to be coming. Okay, now another post from Kelvin, we see, if you know, you know. Now this is a transformation titan, obviously, that you'll be able to obviously transform into. I'm guessing it's going to be a new quest for defense. Hopefully that'll be very cool. And yeah, so basically like Gear 4, but you get to transform into a titan, which is pretty cool, pretty epic. Not sure if this is coming out on update 1.5 or update 2, but whenever it does come out, it's gonna be pretty sick. But basically that's pretty much one of the biggest probably things coming update 1.5, hopefully. And then finally but not least, Wardo. Okay, now this is obviously from JoJo, and right here Kelvin says, per your player suggestions, we plan to drop another mini update this weekend. We'll be adding 3 new training areas to hold us over for the highly anticipated update 2. Now right there, it gets me pretty excited. It gets me pretty hyped. Now look, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, right? Training zones need to be buffed. I mean, I'm sorry, but I am really struggling with the 100 billion quest to try to go ahead and save up for another upgrade just to be able to compete to get to the quest, you know. And it's pretty hard, man. It's pretty hard, I'm not gonna lie. It took me like 3 days to AFK grind, man. It's pretty insane. This update will definitely make it much easier to grind. So if you were just waiting for an update like this, hence the title of this video, this is the update we have been waiting for. This is the update that we needed to have, and Kelvin GTS provided that pretty well, honestly. And right here, it's gonna be this weekend, aka in these 2 days it's gonna release, and I'm very excited. I can't be more excited for not only myself but for obviously players of the game. Now we're gonna get 3 new training areas. I'm pretty sure it's 3 new training areas each, so like, you know, 3 for strength, 3 for endurance, and 3 for chakra is what I think is gonna happen. I hope it's gonna happen. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be 1 trillion, 10 trillion, and 100 trillion for each major category, which is pretty good. It's pretty nice. And pretty sure we're gonna get more islands, of course, and it's gonna complete the first world, you know. And then on update 2, Kelvin said that, you know, we're going to actually be able to get a whole new world with a whole new boss and everything in it, which I'm hoping is going to be the week after this week. They might need a little bit more time, and if they do, that's totally understandable and totally fine by me. But I'm pretty excited. Okay, I'm pretty excited. I think many of you guys will also be very excited for this, and it shows that this game has a bright future. Okay, if you just stay with it, if you just stick to it, you know, you will end up not regretting it in the long run. Because I remember I regret not playing Anime Fighting Simulator when it first released, because it wasn't doing so hot at first, but then it caught up really quickly and it just caught fire. Like it blew up over like night pretty much. But yeah, I regret not playing it at first, and you know, now it's the same story, man. You have to just stick with it. Eventually it might blow up just like that. So basically, this is a pretty huge deal, pretty big update. 1.5 is going to be really good. Now right here we have, there will be some adjustments to make everything more consistent up to 100 trillion before we throw you into the fire with increases of 100 times per training area in World 2, which is obviously insane. But for those hardcore no-lifers, grinders, it's going to be, you know, a marathon for you, man. It's going to be a joyous experience for you, man. So yeah, I don't know, it's pretty cool. Dio is coming, as you see by this picture right here. Dio, you know, is one of the training areas. I'm assuming it's probably going to be strength. I'm pretty sure the training areas is pretty much the only thing people are really looking forwards to, because they're obviously struggling with the quest, and many people don't want to spend too much time on the quest, which I understand. It is a simulator and you have to grind for the abilities, so it is fair. But 3 more will definitely make it a lot easier. Definitely be able to finish it in like 10 hours tops, at least for me. But yeah, it's really good. It's honestly gonna help a lot of people in many ways, and console is gonna have so much fun, man. Console is gonna come in blazing hot, man. There's probably some crazy controller players that just go absolutely nuts on boss fighting, I'm sure. And you know, it's gonna be a fun experience. It's gonna be fun to look around and see how many more people are actually on console, because right now we're averaging like 12k players, and hopefully by the end of the update we are averaging around 20k perhaps with console players. But I don't know how many console players there actually are or looking forward to play this game. I'm assuming around the range of like maybe 3,000, but you know, we'll see how it goes, man. I am pretty excited for this update. It's not a big one, like I said, it's not a theme, but it is going to definitely help the game for the better, and definitely going to help the game on the long run. So I'm very excited for this. Let me know if you're excited for this. Like I said, I explained everything that Kelvin allowed us to say. There's also some other stuff that I cannot say, but just know it's going to be great. It's going to be huge, okay? Just like The Wall, aka Donald Trump, quoting the GOAT. And see you guys on the next one. Stay safe and peace out.